Good morning, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another morning pocket dump for you. Yes, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. I do apologize for that. I'm working on it. I was doing them 5 days a week. That was too much. A lot of stuff was just repeating. I don't have that much interesting EDC stuff. So now I'm just doing them when I have something interesting. I have at least a couple interesting things here, I think, today. And also, I am working on a sponsor for these, so we've started talking. I think it's going to work out, and I'll have a lot more cool, interesting EDC stuff to include in these morning pocket dumps. So I'll do them more frequently, but it's probably never going to be 5 days a week again. It's probably going to be 3-4 week tops, but I do like doing these. They're a lot of fun. I am being smart and recording this the night before instead of recording them really getting up early in the morning. That sucks, getting up another hour earlier in the morning just to do these. So here we go. What is today's carry? It's very black themed. I've been kind of almost trying to assemble this carry. I bought two things specifically for this, and the first one is the watch. This is a Seiko SRP model, the Seiko 5 Sports, or more colloquially known, I guess, as the 5KX. They discontinued the beloved SKX. They replaced it with this. Some people hate it. I do like the SRP. I like the Seiko 5 Sports a lot. This one is the fully blacked out version. It's the SRP D79, if you want to know what it is. Black PVD case, all blacked out dials, blacked out hands, black and gray bezel. It is a really cool looking watch, and I do really love the action and stuff of it. But I will say, it looks awesome as a piece of badass man jewelry. It's really cool. As a thing to look at and tell time, it does not always excel in normal light conditions. It's perfectly fine. There's enough, enough of the exposed, metal on the hand and the indices to see it. But if it's less than perfect light conditions, it's not awesome. The lume on this is pretty awful. It has the usual Seiko awesome lume, but then they painted over it with a thin layer of this black paint. So yeah, it doesn't it doesn't lume that well at all. Neither does it last long. Comes on a black NATO strap, which is pretty cool looking, but I don't like NATO straps. It's a decent NATO strap, but I don't like it. So I got this, I don't know how you pronounce it. Riche is how I say it. They're off of Amazon, but it's nice quick release silicone strap. I like it. Oh yeah, nice exposed back on it as well. I do like this model of watch a lot. Not sure about this stealth version, as they call it. This is one of my watches. I would probably actually consider selling it, but I don't want to bother going on eBay. It was $280. Yeah, if someone wants it, let me know. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this one around. I do like the way it looks on my wrist a lot, but it's just not something I grab unless it matches what else is in my pocket. Which brings me to the next thing. This is a wallet formerly known as Das Offenmeer. I did not realize they changed their name. This is a gun deck. Das Offenmeer is no more. It's now Open Sea Leather. I'll put a link to them down below. Same dude. Still a one-man shop. I don't know what happened with that name. If he just wanted something that people would remember easier. Das Offenmeer was kind of hard to Google. Maybe that's why. I'm not really sure. But I did order this one. Took 3-4 weeks to get. That's about what average time it takes to get one of these. They are handmade one at a time. And I did custom order this. It's black leather with the gray. I also have a topsider I've had for a very long time. And it's very, beat up and well broken in. We'll see, the leather on this feels a bit thicker. But most people have the gun decks. So I wanted to try out the gun deck. First impressions are I've had this for a couple days now, and I do kind of like it. It's, yeah, not going to show you my horrible driver's license photo again. But, yeah, it is a really great wallet. I hate things in my back pocket. I cannot stand it. That's a theme you're going to see in these videos. So, yeah, really excellent front pocket wallet. Pretty cool. My brother-in-law does not watch these videos, so I will say, yeah, he's getting an Open Sea Leather. It's going to take me a long time to remember to say that name instead of Das Offenmeer. He's going to get an Open Sea Leather wallet for Christmas. I've already kind of decided on that. So had my sister choose what he would want, and I'm going to get him one. The knife. very cool. This is the ProTech operator. This is the TR3 operator. If you don't know what the operator series is, it's these all blacked out versions with no logos, no ProTech logos on them at all, and tritium on the fire buttons. They're super cool. The TR3 comes with these kind of fishy scales, which I'm not in love with, I do have to admit. Somebody said just call them dragon scales, it'll make it feel cooler. Yeah, I guess. But other than that, I absolutely love the knife. I love the look of it. I love the TR3. It's just super cool. I know that this scale pattern's highly desirable. It's just not personally my taste, but yeah, fires like a ProTech. Great blade on this thing. The TR3 has an amazing blade. It's pretty thin, pretty slicey. Ergos are awesome. This is another one I've kind of considered selling every now and then. I don't mean for this theme to be stuff I've considered selling, but I don't. Yeah, I do love this thing. I always say it makes me 15% more badass every time I carry it. So when I carry it, I'm 20% badass. I think maybe the combination of this and the watch maybe is another 5%. So 25% badass, which is still not great. But yeah, I do love the TR3, and I do like the operators. I think I just maybe rather have a different operator because they kind of rotate through the range. They do operator versions of a bunch of different stuff. So, but yeah, I do love the TR3 a lot. And lastly, you guys asked, so I'm saving it till last. So if you don't want to sprain your eyeballs, rolling your eyes, for the many of you who don't care about this, a lot of you guys do ask about shoes. I'm not a huge sneaker guy. I have 4 or 5 pairs of relatively cool sneakers, but not that awesome. And honestly, I only really have those because I go on stage a lot. So, and it's kind of a thing with comedians. The cool sneakers and comedians kind of go together. So I have just enough so I have some cred in the green room, but that's about it. Mostly Adidas. I usually just normally wear Nike Air Maxes because and cheap Nike Air Maxes because they're comfortable. But this is a pair of sneakers that I bought for the stage, only wore for the stage, never wore off stage, but God knows when I'm going to get on stage again. So I've been wearing these again. These are Nike Air Jordan, or just Jordans, I guess now. Jordan Retro 1s in the all monochrome version. I think these were exclusive for 2018. I bought them in 2019. They were kind of an impulse buy. I was buying a pair of Adidas at a Foot Locker or something like that, one of those chain stores. And the only pair of these they had left, they were sitting on the wall, and the only pair they had left were in my size. So I bought them, and I do love them. They kind of bring me back to high school. When I was a kid, I was a spoiled brat, and my parents bought me new Jordans every year. And this was the first ones I had, the original Jordans. They were, the red, black, and yellow Chicago Bulls colors, the first ones that I had. But I do love these. They're a faithful reproduction of the originals, and they're monochrome. I also have monochrome cons I wear on stage a lot. I like the monochrome black look on a lot of my sneakers. They kind of look like boots, like combat boots or something. I don't know. I just really like these. They're awesome. My daughter loves these and wants a pair in her size, but I can't find them. Somebody can find Jordan Retro 1s, and I believe a 7 men's is what her size would be. Let me know, because she would be a very happy little girl, and she deserves it, and I want to get her some for Christmas, but I can't find them. So anyway, there we go. We're looking at about, like I said, $280 for the watch. I think these are about $80 for a gun deck, $50 for a gun deck. They're not too bad at all. It's $80 if you get the quick draw. This is just the regular one. And these were about I think $280 when you can get them. You can't get them anymore. Sneakers about $120. Not horribly over the top for a decent sneaker. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.